Whoops. What's up guys, Kamil here. In today's episode we are removing rust. Again, you might ask, yes, in last episode we removed surface rust from my e46 compact. It was an engine bay. I had a couple of more spots that I didn't show you because it was hard to record, like under the car. In today's episode we are removing a rust hole, and that is a lot more complicated than the previous one. That's gonna take a while, so let's skip to the scene when it's clean. Grinding that down was a lot of mess, and we know that my angle grinder is shitty, but at least now we can further inspect the damage. Alright, as you can see we have two holes here and here. I have no idea why are they here and who made them, but the water just basically got through that, sucked into the carpet and created all that mess we have here. Next to those holes we have such an extensive rust here and here that it actually ate the whole metal, and we have holes. I think this piece here is salvageable, we'll see that, but we need to take it out because as you can see under this piece there's rust all around it, and I don't know what's under here, like in this hole. So it's better to cut it off and be safe than sorry. I'm no expert here, it's gonna be first time I'm doing something like that, so don't judge me too much, please. And before we start cutting here, let's check under the car if something is in the way, because I think it is. There it is. Our screwdriver is right next to the fuel filter, so I need to remove it before we start cutting. If we just started cutting and got through a fuel line with sparks, that might end up really bad. Oops. Nope, that's it. You're done. I'm back with another angle grinder, and I'm getting straight to cutting. We have a rust hole here and here, and we need to replace the whole section here. We also need to fix this piece, which is a part of floor reinforcement. I will straighten this, add metal where it's kind of missing, and get rid of all the surface rust, which is pretty extensive, but due to the fact that this is 1.8 millimeter thick sheet of metal, I think it won't have any trouble staying strong for many years to come after I fix it. Since the floor kept its shape, I want to fix reinforcement, and so I can position it and give it the shape it needs. Then I'm gonna be able to cut the piece of the floor that is rusted and weld in the new one. I cleaned the piece. Now I'm gonna be running back and forth from barn to the workshop where I have the welder set up, and I'm not gonna show it to you because it's gonna take forever. So hope you will forgive me for that, but I'm gonna show you the progress with pictures. Okay, our piece would be able to go back into its place now, but before we put it back into its place, we need to address the hole. So, yeah, this can wait a bit, and we're gonna cut the piece of the floor out of the car right now. That's scary for me. At the moment I'm fighting with rust hole, and I'm just trying to cut it out of there without destroying anything else. Hopefully it's gonna be out of there soon. That's typical Polish solution to everything. If there's a hole, put silicone in it. If there's a rust, cover it with silicone. If you need to connect two things that should be welded, well, you can always silicone them, right? No, not here. Okay, I brought the welder. It's in the car. The gas is right next to the car. It's going to be a very good test of the extension cord that I made myself in my welding episode, like first time welding. You can watch it here or there. I'm gonna link it. It's gonna be my first time ever welding on a car. How cool do people look in welding helmets? As you have seen, I welded the missing floor part to the car. It's now fully sealed. I'm super happy. Tomorrow I'll weld from under the car again, just stitch welding everything, so it's super well connected. I grinded the welds only where there will be the reinforcement part, so I can weld it right now. I know it's not pretty, but it's not a beauty contest, so I don't really care. As long as it works, it's fine with me. Welding part is done. It's a huge progress. I'm super excited. I not only plug welded, but also stitch welded that reinforcement part. I felt that with every weld I get better and better.
Yesterday before I went home, I painted the welded surface with anti-corrosion stuff, and today morning I was like, shit, I forgot to weld in the throttle pedal mounting bracket. So I had to grind that down, weld it in, and now we are at the stage where welding is completed. Everything is welded from top and the bottom. I plug welded everything, then I stitch welded it again, and my welds are getting a lot better, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I know it's ugly, but guess what? It's not going to be bare metal, it's not a beauty contest, and I'm gonna put a carpet over it. So if you don't really like the way my welds look, suck it. This is how it looks. They are holding good, they have good penetration, which I checked. They are like continuous, no holes. Right now I repainted everything with that anti-corrosion stuff, and I'm gonna wait for it to dry, then cover it with primer, then cover it with clear coat just to give it the strength, and that's gonna be it. If you want to see this, you can check out my other episode about surface rust repair. I'm not gonna just repeat the content, it's nonsense. If you like this episode, consider subscribing. Next episode we will probably see my e46 Touring, which will probably, hopefully, be back from the body shop. It has the rockers rebuilt from, like, there were no rockers to begin with, so the guys have to rebuild everything from ground up. Then we will be back at with this car to finish the interior, then the exterior, and try to start it. Have a great rest of the day, evening, night, day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!